Is anybody watching this? What the hell? Alright, well, I don't know if anybody's watching. I don't think so. I might be wasting my time. Anybody hear me? Hey, Jeff. Is my voice coming through? I have to turn the volume down on my phone so it doesn't jack up, but I'm making sure the microphone's on. Is the microphone working? Alright. Well, I guess Jeff's the only one watching, representing the Warriors. Anyway, I'm going to try to play this with some shots I've learned. I jacked up 6, only pulled a 13 on the front. So anyway, what's up, Eddie? Hopefully you can hear me. Big Piper. Alright. We're going to roll with this either way. Hole 1. I'm going to try the rough bump with the Grizzly. I'm going to run 10% at mid. It's a possible drop. Of course, with all these shots, you got to hit perfect. I've got every hole drop a bull. But dropping it and not dropping it, as we all know, means you got to hit perfect. So anyway, on this one, I'm going to play the rough bump with the grizzly, mid 10%. It's going to be close to a 1-to-1. I'm going to come off that right hill. Piper actually showed me this shot. Whether it drops, I don't know, because I have yet to try it. But I figure with a 13 on the front, having jacked up hole 6, that was a good shot. Alright, I'm going to underpower it a little bit because I'm on top of the hole. Nope, hit great right, so I never got the chance to roll up. But I think that's the shot on that one. That's the first time I had tried it. So I'm going to have to fine tune that a little bit and move it around now that I know what to do. But that seems to be a little easier shot. Alright, obviously we're going to power hook this one. I've got an APOC 6. So I'm comfortable using a Kingmaker on this hole. I'm going to land in the far rough on purpose and try my luck with the Nirvana up the hill. It's definitely a power hook. If you got an APOC 4, I did it quite successfully with an APOC 4. 5 or better is no problem. Oh, we got a fellow GCC clan. 4 players. I'm going to give me all the top it'll give me. And it's only 8.5, so at 10, that's my mark. Right where the rough changes, so I'm going to back it up 2 rings. And that should be fine. Should have backed it up 3 rings. But anywhere around 340 right there is fine. 340, 345 puts you in perfect nirvana for the hop up. It's probably going to give me about a 8-mile-per-hour wind. Using a power 3 ball. It's going to be in between mid and max, so probably about a 4-ring adjustment. I always plan ahead, talk to myself. So if it sounds funky talking, that's just because I talk my way through every shot. The goal on this hole is to get your daggum birdie and get off. There's lots of ways to play it. That guy laid it up in the fairway. I'd actually prefer to be in the rough on this one. It's plenty close. So there's my max, so I'm close to max. And I got a 8-9 So 6.6 would be max. So that should be about 6.6. I'm gonna do a slight overpower just to make sure it gets up the hill. Now great left still should be fine with that wind. No chance of making it hitting great left, but like I said on this hole, I'm not concerned at all. That's the safest shot that I have found. This shot he's got is safe, but I don't like the drive. I'm scared you can get hung up in the rough, or I'm scared you get hung up in the rough. And if it cuts off, if YouTube drops it and you're watching and it cuts off, just restart YouTube, it'll come back. It's not an error on my end, it's on YouTube, so if you were watching, you can come right back and it picks back up. This one I am going to play the shootouts because I need the like I said, if YouTube cuts off, that's YouTube's problem. All you got to do is go right back to the link and it'll pick back up. YouTube will kick it off every now and again for some reason. I was waiting on Jeff Piper because he's needs some of these shots. Blow, wind. Damn it. Alright, here comes the big number 3. I'm going to put a globe in the bag. Obviously the Guardian's going to be my second shot. Second shot on this one's a perfect 1-to-1. Half backspin. If the wind gets above about 12, I'll swap to a berserker. Play that one a little dangerous. I got a 13-4. So what I'm gonna do here, is instead of hitting it long, I'm gonna underpower the hair. And with that underpower, it shouldn't be, gosh dang it. Well, scratch that. I underpowered it, hoping not to do that crap. You see that crap, Piper? I should have swapped to the Zerker so it would have been an easy shot. Yeah, I should have gone to the Thor. I underpowered that earlier, but I just didn't underpower it enough. So now we're going to be, I don't know if that's going to put me in thorn range or not. No, that's not going to be in Guardian range. Well, I got nothing to lose. Alright, let's let that go. Bad decision all the way around. Still got a good round going. Alright, let's see if we can drop this. I'll play at 10% mid. Play at 10% mid, 1.5 back, full left. Should be right on it. 10% mid with a 5 nines, 5.7. There's 5.7. Now I'm gonna underpower this shot because I've been going high with it. So let's see if the underpower will hook me up. Nah, it still went a little high. Underpowered it earlier and it dropped. Five, 7. I should have adjusted about another quarter of ring. Yeah, he's going to be high too. So about another quarter ring in the final round should be fine. I need to be looking at clans to see who to invite too. 19th Legions, nobody's coming. Woo! Big difference on a headwind. That shot ain't gonna work with a headwind. All right, 14. I'm gonna take the pot. I'm gonna use a Win 5 chocolate. Reason is try to get my thorn cut down. To about a 3-ring adjustment on my second shot. So I'm gonna play this full right, 4 top. If the wind angle's right, hopefully I don't have to overpower it. Should get a good rollout. Got a good angle. Make sure I stay clear of that tree. APOC 6. I'm going to go 1, 2. Move it 4. Just a hair bit of right. Great left. Just don't go in the rough. Alright. I'm hoping that puts me right at mid thorn. With about a 5.5 win. I'd love to have a 2.3 adjustment on that. What's up, Kent? Oh, Kent's joined the show from Bus Stop. Georgie's Clan. Maybe you brought me some good luck there, Kent. This round's going down the tubes. Need to pick up a drop to make up. Alright, right there, we're right at mid. Should be right at 2.3. And I'm going to put just a touch of right curl because of that heel. Boom. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. I needed that one to make up for that jacked up shot on number 3. So that at least makes up a dumb stroke. Now if I can get one more to drop, which would be probably 8 or an Albion 9, that would help. Get in the hole. Elephant Nuts Clan. Wonder if they got any see, well, Zippy might be a good fit for us over here in Crush. See if Daniel wants to come. No guest allowed. Dan's a tournament player. Wouldn't hurt anything. So he's got a Saturn off the top of the hill with a 7.6. He better get a good bounce. Hoping that this doesn't pick up a lot of speed. picks up a lot of speed, we're in trouble. It did pick up speed, but it squared the pin, so appreciate it, One Punch. And the scores in this tournament are coming in. Wow. So I'd like to try to drop a 25. I don't know what's up with this tournament. All right, par 5. So we're going to go Thor, Cyberball, give me a little power 4. I want to see if I can get the drive down there so I don't have to do anything crazy with the second shot. And I'm opening these chests for reference because this is one of my baby accounts, so I actually need the clubs. Alright, so we're going to play this one right off the top of the hill. Full top, all the right it'll give me. It's got a 20%, so I still should be able to overpower and go a little left. And be just fine. That's exactly what I was trying to do. Yeah, that's the teenager account. That's my middle, next to baby account. Let's see, this clan is whoop ass. I got some good players, but we're ahead of them on point, so maybe somebody will jump. Always trying to pick up some GCC brethren or femalerin, whatever we can pick up. Looks like they're top heavy. Alright, he tried something risky and it didn't work out, but 333, that's not good. Alright, on this one what we're going to do, we hit the ball plenty far enough down there. That's what I'm looking for right there, is that hook back. Now what I can do is put a hair over power, hair bit of left curl, probably ride that trap. I'm hoping to ride the edge of the trap right onto the green. Nah. Well, more left curl would have risked running that trap, so I'll take that. So hard to get it on the center of that green, and I'm not willing to risk trying to jump that trap. Alright, I'll take the eagle on 6. I have yet to drop 7. So what I'm going to do this time on 7, I've been thinking about it, is I'm going to play it shorter with a better wind ball. And see if I can get a sniper in. I've been a Goliath in. Maybe I can cut the wind down, because there's a funnel back, but I hadn't got it to work. And then if I run the guide to the hole, it goes long. So I'm thinking a short guide with a slight overpower might give me an eagle chance. Alright, so let's do this. Let's try to simplify things. On 7. See if we can simplify things on 7 and just be a nice little sniper in for the hop over. Good job, Benny. .355. I don't want to be that far. I'm gonna be short on purpose. That's where I wanted to be. About 340, 345 should put me right at sniper with the power 2 ball, win 5, so I should probably gonna give me about a 6.5 wind. Cross. See, that's the problem with this hole. You can tell what's happening with this guide. It's a tricky green. All right, perfect. Six 3 mids, a 5 adjustment. I mean 6-3 mins, a 5 adjustment. So let's see. Yep, you called it, Piper. I adjusted 5. .5 would have been at minus 10%. That probably would have gone in. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play second shot minus 10 this weekend. Same ball, same everything. But I like having that power too, because it still puts you in min sniper. So yeah, I think that's the shot. I'm gonna play at minus 10 at min. I think it'll drop. I was about a half ring off. Jessica Trosses. On this next hole, I'm going to use Finzel's method. And I'm playing these shootouts. I'm sorry, guys, because I need the chests. Wow. That was close. All right. I tried a power 2 earlier and didn't like what it did, so I'm going to roll with a power 1. On this setting, we're going to go 5% on it. Even though I'm using a power 1, we're going to do minimum on a power 3 at plus 5%. So 4.8. The wind's probably going to be 6.0. Just guesstimating. I keep dropping it. I keep coming in on the low side. So I'm adjusting too much. So we're going to go full back, 2 right. And I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares up, 1 square over. On a 5-5, it says 4-2. So I'm gonna go down 5, back up 1. Let's see what that does. Catch the funnel, baby. That's it. Finally caught that funnel, Piper. I counted 6 squares up to the light one with the very tip in the upper corner of it. As long as you slow it right there, it'll catch that little funnel and roll in. I've come real close, but what I've noticed I'm doing is on my notebook, I've been nervous to play it all the way at minimum at 4.2, and I've been missing it just on the low side. So what I did that time is I adjusted 5 and back 0.8, so that did put me at the minimum, which Fenzel was right. That's the first time I've dropped that one, so obviously I've been over adjusted, making it fall to the low side. Be nice to pick up an Albie here. Alright, on this hole, to cut the wind down a little bit, I'm going to go with the Cyber. Kingmaker works fine, but on my second shot, I want to cut the wind down to about a 1-to-1. So it'll be a power 4 minimum thorn, hopefully, unless I jack the drive up. On the drive, I'm using 3.5 top, full right, a little bit of curl. Yeah, Katana's good, but I can't play with those. I'm gonna roll it 3.5, but I'm gonna back it up to where the tip. See, I've got my tip pointed right at that trap. And that should give me enough room. I'm gonna play the ball right on the outside. Yep, 3.5. One ball touching the outside ring, full left, but I touched my tip. If y'all saw that, I touched my tip, and this is with a POC 6, but I touched my tip at the very right-hand corner of that trap. That's been my marking point. So I usually try to set references like that. That probably 3 rings would have been fine there. I know Piper uses 3 rings on that shot. 3 would have been fine. It wouldn't have rolled quite as far down, but it would have been a great shot. I went 3.5. It rolled a little close for comfort, but not to where I was scared it was going. Alright, so on this one, we got a power 4, 6-7 wind, just over minimum. I'm gonna move it over. So I got a 6-7. I'm gonna go. It's almost at mid. I'm gonna go 6 rings because I got a little bit. All right, that's 6 rings. This ought to be close. Too much. Damn it. Mid was 5.5. And I was a little over mid. 6 was... But I did put a bar right curl. I mean, right spin. So 5.5 would have been it. I got to trust my dadgum notebook. I keep trying to outsmart a stupid thing and it doesn't work. Yeah, I'm going to go with men on that 5.5. And I think that would have dropped. So anyway, that gets me a 25. I jacked up 3 on the back being stupid, which would have been a 26. 25's definitely in this tournament. Not a great score, but very safe to get in. I picked up 3 extra drops and jacked up a hole, so I can't complain too much. We'll see where that puts me. But I appreciate y'all watching. Hopefully some of those shots helped. If I can get that number 1 dialed in with that grizzly, that's a possible extra drop. I'm feeling good about 4. 5, I'm feeling good. 6 is just gonna have to get your eagle and get off. 7, I'm on. Piper went left, I went left, so I am going to not make quite as much of an adjustment on that. 8, I feel good about it. And 9, I'm gonna go with the men. So everything does what it's supposed to. I can see a 30. Is doable. Damn it, the speed. So anyway, appreciate y'all watching. If you want to hang on, we'll see what place that puts me in. He's going to have more trouble stopping it than I did. Alright. It was a 26. How did I shoot a 26? Third place. I dropped 4, 5. Yeah, and then I dropped 5 again and 8. Yeah, I'll take a 26. Alright, appreciate y'all watching. Hope some of those helped if anybody's playing expert. Go GCC.